Today's video is brought to you by Oxido LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxido LED lighting, and here is some after Oxido LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxido LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. Today we are going to be attempting for the second time to install a new radio. Now, if you haven't seen the previous video on this radio install, I'll put the link in the description below. But when I got it all hooked up, the front speakers didn't work. Now, that has to be a radio issue because the radio that I took out to begin with, the front speakers did work. So I'm guessing that it was something wrong with the radio. It's not a real expensive one. It was like $100. And I really wasn't expecting much. I picked up a new Sony. I did have a Sony in here a few years ago. I'm familiar with them. I like them. They make good stuff. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that everything goes well. So what I've already gone and done is prepped all my wiring. I took all of my connectors off, all the shrink wrap and everything that I used on them, so all the wires are ready to go. Let's tear this box open. New harness there. Faceplate. We have a pretty healthy manual here. That's nice. This one comes with a remote. So we're going to just leave this all wrapped up for now. And what we're going to do is strip the ends of these wires here. I'm going to go ahead and slide some shrink wrap over these wires here so that if it all works, I don't have to disconnect anything. I'm just going to slide these chunks of shrink wrap over the wires so that nothing touches anything and blows something out. Got everything plugged in here from the factory harness to the extension. Everything is pretty well taken care of there and covered for the time being. Now if this does work, I will shrink wrap them and then wrap them up in some electrical tape just to make sure, and then we'll hook everything else up. But my main focus is to make sure these front speakers work and come in nice and clean. They are a component system, so I've got 1-inch tweeters up in the dash. The little pockets up here, there's 1-inch tweeters there. And then I've got my 5 and whatevers or 6-inch mids in the door. I do have crossovers mounted up under my dash for all of that, for a nice clean crisp sound. So I am really hoping that all of this works. And let's give it a try quick. Now, I am going to put in a CD, and for copyright reasons, I'm going to have to mute the audio, but we'll see if anything happens up here. It's a very happy day. Speakers work. Everything is bueno. So I am going to set you down for a second while I hit all this shrink wrap. I did notice that the metal plate that I've got in there was from the old radio. So I'm going to have to switch that out with the Sony one because it has a little bit different lock on the side. And I want to make sure that this stays in. I don't want to, hit the gas, be ripping through the gears, and then the radio slides out for some weird reason. Okay, so as you can see, I just got the new mounting bracket installed. I've got all these wires now taped up and shrink wrapped. It's probably a little bit of overkill, but I would rather be safe than sorry. Well, there she is, all in, looks good. Let's just double check and make sure everything does work. It lights up.
Degrees, a 50% chance of rain. Tuesday, a slight chance of rain. 2.
Well, everything seems to be working properly so far. We're going to mess around with this a bit, check some settings and that kind of thing. We'll have to probably go through the manual. It's got a few more options than my old one did. I would definitely say this is a success. So I am very pleased with the end result. That's going to do it for today's video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscription button. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And as always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.